Man, I still hate how dark this place looks. Why does it always have to be so evil? Oh, we just had 2 doorways there. Why did they even bother having 2 doorways that led to the same location? Kinda feels like a waste of time, you ask me. Like, what the hell? Oh, right, I keep forgetting. I gotta actually look at these to freaking give people an actual time to read what all these challenges are. I do kind of see it before every fight, but I guess it's probably actually showing the right way when we're actually getting into the fight. I'm starting to get to the point, like I was mentioning last time. This game mode is definitely not as memorable as Subspace Emissary. As much as it is more fun, it just, it gets to the point, it's, again, more of the process than actually having fun. So, well, I mean, part of the process instead of actually, like, getting to enjoy the unique experience for what it is. Where Subspace Emissary was a unique experience, it's a lot easier to enjoy to the fullest, Hey, at least we're still having fun, right? And I guess that's all that really matters. If it's more fun for the players, what's the harm? What is up with these freaking Pikachus? Not only do you have like many sparks come after you, they aren't Waddle Dees either. Yes, run into my shield. That stupid Krakow wannabe thought it had me. It was wrong. I had him the entire time. Ha ha! All right. Shut up. Let's move on. Anyway, welcome back, everybody, to more of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate World of Light. Ah! What the fuck? Oh, right. We have like a cloud maze, too. Anyway, this is your host, the MJ406. And we continue to go through the Dark World here. Hoping to eventually find a way to get through to, this world. Oh, shit. I went the right way. Whoops. We're trying to figure out how to get the freaking Dark on. Because we can't make any progress till we get these 3 major realms dealt with. Which, with us now going to the last one, finally. What's been me going through this for almost a year. We're like freaking 8 weeks away from me being in this for an entire freaking year. Jesus. I knew this whole adventure mode was going to be long, especially since I'm only doing like a half hour at a time, but man, it's a lot. It's a lot. That's what makes it fun, I guess. This Wild Gunman. Oh, man. It's like this character's trying to... Oh, I'm fighting the dogs. Oh, shit, you're invincible. Screw you, dog. Screw you, dog. Just shoot him from afar. Damn it, there we go. Screw you! Oh, shit. There we go, that did it. Rage Blaster. I didn't realize we're all of a sudden... Oh, yeah, I guess it's like a duel. That makes sense. Oh, I guess I gave you the old 5 gunmen at once. It's weird I'm shooting the dog because I have the gunman, but it's the gunman I'm trying to kill the duel. It's like I'm hunting down the dog. It felt like revenge for Duck Hunt. Finally! What I've wanted this whole time. Revenge for that fucker laughing at me. All these years. I do miss Duck Hunt. Oh yes, the 3 sacred treasures. The great items from that Pit got to acquire in order to take down Medusa. Twice over. And then they basically became useless in Kid Icarus Uprising. Which is a real shame. Well, they basically became a lesser tool in Kid Icarus Uprising because of the evolution of the plot. Because, new villain after Hades. I meant Medusa. I spoiled it, goddamn. Well, people should know that by now. The game's friggin' over 10 years old, alright? I feel like spoilers are to be expected. Hades shows up after you fight Medusa, thereby basically tripling the length of the game. Now say, you get to Medusa pretty early. I remember thinking that was the end of the game. The level made it feel like it too. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, you thought you won, that's cute. And then Hades basically like, I'm the one pulling the strings. It's like, oh shit! It feels like a much more grand adventure, especially on the way the story develops. Man, I love Kid Icarus Uprising. There's not another game to consider doing with the channel, but I probably should do at the very least the first Kid Icarus game. That would probably be a one-off, though. That's something I have to consider for a channel update, because, well, it's not the time. It's not the time right now. I'll worry about it another day. But yeah, Kid Icarus Uprising was great. Adding that once again to the list of franchises abandoned by Nintendo because, It's not our cash cow. I mean, I get that logic. Bro, where are you going? Go this way. I kept trying to go right, but I kept going down. Who's bugging me? But yeah, that is a real shame that franchise continues being ignored. Kid Icarus Uprising did give us a great, idea. Honestly, it was a better Star Fox Assault. You actually had a flight stage in almost every single stage before the ground combat started. The ground combat was fun and snappy. Man, Kid Icarus Uprising was so good. You had, a big, fun boss fight at every stage. And Sakurai continued his tradition that he started Kirby Air Ride and continued on through the Smash Bros. Games as well as, Kid Icarus Uprising. The nice completion checklist. While feeling a chore to complete, but at the same time, it was also a great way to enhance replayability. And you can still go through the game, try to play however you felt most comfortable. But afterwards, you really felt like it, you go after the, oh, come on, that was going off the cliff! Well, if that was how it had to be. Damn it. Man. No! God damn it. At least it's easy to recover with this way. Damn it. I recovered at the very least. That's fine. This is not cool, dog. Ah! The slowdown fucking killed me badly, man. But yeah, the completion checklist stuff was fun. It allowed basically challenged you to experiment using the variety of different weapons that were in that game. I mean, I think I stopped. I was going through a lot of checklists just fine until I got to oh, they had 3 tiers of checklists. That might be a minor spoiler as well, because you basically get one for the first portion of the game, then you get a second one. I think once you actually beat the main game and get to the, oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me! The one time I grab it, I get the done! Fuck you, game. Fuck you and everything you stand for. Man, what a load of shit. I can't believe that. The one time I get the clock. And now I can kill you, finally! Dickhead, that's what you get! Oh, that was a big relief to get done right. Right, he's from Bayonetta 2, right? Or is he 3? I don't really remember. But yeah, the completion list stuff, you got a third one once you beat the final boss, and basically alright, here's the really challenging stuff. It basically got to more and more challenging objectives with the completion list as you went through the game. Oh, another maze. God damn it. Gotta figure out what path is the right one. They were really called Meta Knights? I mean, oh well, they gave me Shantae again. Alright, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth then. It's strong enough, so who cares? I'll go for it. But yeah, it really was a really fun game that encouraged the variety of weapons. I remember the time before I lost my copy, which is why I haven't gone back to play it. I did buy it before the eShop went down, though, so thankfully I at least have something. At least in my 3DS. I just like having the original just in case. But, yeah. I always... Ow! I didn't think that would hit me. That did a lot of fucking damage. God damn. Come on. Taste my power. Fuck you. Victory. I think my best gun was I think I had a golden bow. It had what was it, a star symbol to indicate it was really good. It was a special highest grade of weapon or something like that. I remember my gold bow was really fucking strong. I think I used it all the time when I was going to the multiplayer mode. Oh yeah, there was the multiplayer that did have achievements as well. I hate that when they tie achievements to the multiplayer, especially when it's supposed to be online focused. That's what this game does too. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't mind online multiplayer mode. It can definitely help the longevity of a game, especially if the multiplayer is fun. That's why people love the friggin' online play for Metroid Prime Hunters. You know, it wasn't really supposed to be the main focus of that game, but it ended up being the big thing people kept going back to play that game for. The multiplayer mode is actually well thought out. When you tie, like, unlockables in the game, or quote-unquote unlockables, it was just a completion list, so it wasn't really, like, unlockable, but still. Make it feel like getting 100% through a game and unlocking everything rely on you playing a game online. That is fucking obnoxious. Just like with achievements. Like, there's some old-school achievements on the PS3 and Xbox 360 days that rely on you playing online multiplayer and being really good. Those were fucking terrible. They really were. Oh god, Omega Ridley! He breathes fire in his metal, so I guess I'd want Metal Killer. Hang on. I think they know what they want you to have, so stop fighting for what you want. Just go with this. Slow Super Armor might work out. It's probably for the Fire Breath. Metal Ridley, eh? Alright, cool. Let's go. It would have been really funny if you weren't battling Ridley for this. That would be hilarious. Stupid, but hilarious. Okay, but anyway. Yes. Kid Icarus Uprising is definitely a memorable game. Man, I really love Kid Icarus Uprising. So there's going to be two people battling each other blindly, without any real regard for our own health. Oh god! Yeah, Slow Super Armor is great when he has a fucking grab move! I know it's accommodating for the Fire Breath, but man... It's really annoying when I actually get thrown. It really is. So thanks, you dickhead. Thanks for making it so much harder for me. Man, I do miss Kid Icarus Uprising. I do have to go back and play that sometime. I thought I'd do it for the channel, but there is a lot to it. Ooh, a new fighter! Reminds me, something else I haven't checked in a long while. I don't see my skill tree. Yeah, I have so many freaking points right now. I gotta figure out what I want to put on. Because that is the real mystery. Special move power going up greatly. Landing lag. Additional barrier jump could be useful. I probably should go for that next. Because I do want that. Because everything else is kind of minor. A special move power is very good. Double final smash is good. One resist could be okay. Airborne endurance is good. Sprinting endurance, eh. So I'm getting to the point I can get most of these at this point. I almost have all of them I want. Special move, power, additional mid-air jump are the big two. But double final smash being a minor one as well. So, I can look into those later. Oh, Lucina just dropped off and ran a part of the map, eh? Well, good. I want you too, because you're one of my best fighters. Believe it or not. So let's see. It'd be really interesting if Robin got to be the one to... Oh, wait, I didn't get Robin yet either, did I? Right. It would have been interesting. But more interesting was Chrom. That makes more sense in regards to what I have on me right now. Man, 3DS did have such a good library, man. Some franchises got... Well, I say some franchises got their best games and saving graces on there. Fire Emblem was the one. Like, don't forget, Fire Emblem Awakening was basically going to be the final Fire Emblem game. And it's the one that introduced a casual mode, so people that didn't like the idea of permadeath had an option to not have their characters permanently die. Well, yes, it's part of the charm of the series, you know, it's an option. You don't have to look down on people for wanting the option to not have their characters die off. Lucina joins the battle. If you want the, you know, the genuine experience of playing with the fear of having your players permanently die, and then basically inevitably retrying so you get through without them dying all the time, then good for you. You can have that. You don't have to look down on those that want to play it more casually just to enjoy the adventure of the experience. Well, well, well. Got more skill experience. With that, come here, additional mid-air jump. That'll help with a lot of my recovery shenanigans. Then I'll get special move power, work my way, double final smash, and then basically debate on the rest. These ones I'm probably not going to be getting. I'm going to get those three in the bottom for last, because I really don't need those. Because those are things that, in all fairness, my spirits can make up for. Alright, so what way to go next? Man, I hate the obscured mazes. No! Oh, it's gonna be this way. Hang on. Before I do that... Oh. There's another way behind that chest. Son of a bitch. I'm assuming that way will probably get me forward. I kind of want to look around a little bit more, just to make sure I'm not, like, cut off anywhere. I feel like taking one of these other paths will probably just loop me back around. Yup, that's literally what that is. Okay, moving on! There were a lot of great games on 3DS, though. Kid Icarus Uprising Goddess are only other Kid Icarus came after the Game Boy one, so, you know, at least we got something. Would have been nice to have more, but, well, take what you can at this point from this friggin' game development company. These really aren't willing to go too far, huh? God damn it! Really liked it too, man! Fire Emblem Awakening basically revived the Fire Emblem series. I feel like I talked about that not long ago. And then, well, we had the weird 3D Mario game. We had the last original top-down Zelda we've had in Link Between Worlds, because now everything's Breath of the Wild or a remake at this point. Or you just gotta live with the games that you got to play previously. And also have the 3DS remakes for both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Both remakes of which were fantastic. Majora's Mask changing some things for the better and for some things for worse. And Ocarina of Time basically just gave a more polished version of what people still consider one of the best Zelda games of all time. Oh, and Ocarina of Time was great too. I'm kidding, Ocarina of Time wasn't what I was talking about. You think I'd call Majora's Mask polished, especially the original Nintendo 64 release? Oh, hell no! Hell no! I went over that too when I played that a long time ago. Quick Slash, bitch! Victory! Oh, thank you, Lucina, for being a Marth clone who's basically more well-rounded with your sword. Rather than only be good with just a tip. Just a tip! Yeah. Metroid didn't have a game there except for Federation Force, which was the most looked down upon Metroid game. For those of you that wanted a true Metroid game. And then there's still a lot of... Yeah, a lot of good things. Pokemon finally went to 3D, for better or for worse. And, well... we had a lot of the nice small digital titles that Nintendo did. Pushmo, the Dylan's Rolling Western games... some other neat little experiments. At least they're willing to get very experimental on the 3DS. That's why I still look back on it fondly. Oh god, Gray Fox, I forgot when we were battling. Oh god! You want pain? I'll give you pain! Leave me alone! Hurt me more. Ah! Get away! I keep forgetting they released a freaking 3DS version of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Before I heard that version ran like ass. I'll say this though. It's very ambitious the fact they got Metal Gear Solid 3 working on the 3DS at all. Like, that is impressive. Pretty interesting game to take on the go. I mean, now with the Metal Gear Solid collection, which really isn't that good a collection. The Master Collection, more like the... I was going to say Masterpiece Collection. We can take out the go of the Switch version, technically, but, you know, at the time it was kind of ambitious, even though it didn't run well. By the way, here's our last realm! Aha! Well! Dracula's Castle. Yep. The last one of these mysterious realms is a big Castlevania map that's akin to basically a whole, Castlevania experience. With the boss waiting in his lair as before. This is why I saved this realm for last. It's also close to Halloween, so it's pretty proper to finally start going through this. And I do like this world is basically shaped like the, you know, as if you're actually playing Castlevania. And that's where you're going to get a lot of your, undead, like, spirit battles. So, yeah. We're going to be battling a lot of, like, seemingly ghostly or undead foes. So prepare for pain. But since it's Halloween and I'm doing the Castlevania Anniversary Collection, this is why I was holding off on doing this one for last. I'm glad I remembered it was on the right side. If I ended up walking in by mistake before the other two, I was just going to leave. Like, we'll come back to these later. Stop trying to stun me, asshole! You're just continuously stunning me. You don't bite, so you're not a true Reden. Jeez, get with the program. Don't you know how your species works? Damn. And again, Mewtwo biting just feels weird. You probably can learn bite, too. That's the weird thing. Ah, there are puzzle elements as well. If you flip that switch, the environment of the castle may change. Oh, the surrounding area has returned to its original state. Oh, right. You can change things, but doing that will turn it back to normal. I see. Also, you also a cannonball. If only you had a cannon. Yes, if only I did. I have a feeling that's probably an element from Symphony of the Night, which honestly feels weird considering that Symphony of the Night has never shown up on a Nintendo console. It showed up on a bunch of Sony consoles, pretty much all of them, and then the Xbox 360 for some reason, which is how I have it. Thank you, Games with Gold, while you still existed. But, yeah, the fact that Symphony of the Night has not shown up on a Nintendo console still feels bizarre. They have to re-release that at some point for that, right? I guess you gotta ask Konami for that. Konami's very unreliable at that lately. Oh yeah, I forgot! Another Metroid game! Metroid Samus Returns! How did I forget? Basically have the makers of Castlevania, Lord of Shadow, and Mirror of Fate. Yeah! The Mercury Steam were the ones behind the Lords of Shadow games, as well as Castlevania Mirror of Fate, which was the game that, Yoshiro Sakamoto, right? He's the one that's doing Metroid now? Basically looked at when after the, Metroid, Samus Returns developers, Metroid Dread developers. Oh god, what the fuck? Hey! That spirit ruined me! Yeah. You can do that to get rid of the spirits. Unfortunately, you have to get rid of them, not like you can basically reset things. Basically, it's a whole puzzle of the cannonballs. You gotta shoot at them to get them out of the way. But yeah, basically, Mercury Steam originally proposed doing a Metroid Fusion remake, but they were turned down. And then, you know, Yoshiro Sakamoto decided to look at some of their work to see how good they were. And then basically came across Castlevania Mirror of Fate, which you can basically see is a big, heavy inspiration for the counter mechanic and a lot of the way that works for the Metroid Samus Returns remake, as well as Metroid Dread. So you have that game to thank for, you know, the new mechanics of Metroid Dread, whether you love them or hate them. If you love them, might be a good idea to check out Castlevania Mirror of Fate, which I think was on 3DS, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Samus Returns is another great game, I forgot. One of the best remakes of the year that went completely disregarded by a lot of major gaming publications because they were, you know, Nintendo's not really cool unless it's Zelda or Mario, apparently. Which is a shame, because that game was good. Huh, it actually feels kind of fitting to have, friggin' a Belmont pays and take in for Knight game. He basically is a knight. But the overall games library for the 3DS was great. It also had Ultimate NES Remix. Also, there's a wall in my way. At least they're giving you a good tutorial on how the puzzles for this whole area will work. Basically, I'll figure out how to get through there. I also gotta say, I do like the music that changes as you go through different areas of the castle. That is pretty interesting. They actually have different Castlevania themes as you're going through this. Like, it's weird they're treating this whole map like basically a whole Castlevania stage. It's kind of cool. I really do like it. I mean, it wasn't obvious at the beginning of Castlevania lately because of the collection and all that. I'm going to talk about Castlevania next time. I want to continue talking about 3DS this time since it's on my mind. Oh, of course, I'm going to forget. We got 2 great Kirby games. Go! I know this is completely unrelated to that, but, you know, I saw Mennonite, so it just popped in my mind. Oh, Medusa heads, I hate you. Oh, right, it's low super armor, I guess. Oh. That, you know, we had Kirby Triple Deluxe, which basically felt like a single-player, maybe slightly enhanced version of Kirby's Return to Dreamland. And when Kirby played a Robobot, what feels like honestly one of the most like built up and complete Kirby games we've ever had. I have to replay that game and see if it is my favorite Kirby game. It is really fucking good. Like, seriously. As a Kirby fan, Kirby Planet Robobot, well, it felt like it could have been a gimmick. Ended up being, oh, man, you're really going to make me fight hard for this one, huh? Now, I got to look at that again. Floorless lava breathes fire after a while and increased defense after a while. Shit. That's going to be difficult. That, well, yeah. They get have a great software library for the 3DS. A lot of quiet hits, too. Like, man, so many good games on that system. And we had Wii remakes on there, too. Like Kirby's Epic Yarn and 2 Extra Epic Yarn, which basically made multiplayer a lot more difficult, but actually added they had a harder mode, right? That actually gave you health. But there's always one of the problems that people had with Kirby's Epic Yarn that, despite being a very charming and fun Kirby game, the fact that, there's no health in a game that previously had, like, health be a major concern for taking damage, it made the experience too casual for some people. I wanted to say Extra Epic Yarn added a thing to actually allow you to take damage in the hard mode. I don't remember, though, because I, only played the Wii original. I didn't feel a need to get that one. There's also Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, which basically added, like, a new, like, world of stages. But otherwise, it's based on Donkey Kong Country Returns. And he waited for my counter to end, that son of a bitch! Ugh, not having range against him is a mistake. Oh, of course, yeah, the Mario & Luigi series basically finished on 3DS. With the Bowser's Inside Story remake basically being the last game. Real shame that's the last big major game that frickin' Alpha Dream got to do. Other than, working on the some of the mini games in the 2020 Mario & Sonic the Olympic Games. Wow! Wow! You just have a spot in your ground pound won't work, so you just struggle to figure out how to hit me. Nice reminder, Bowser's weakness is getting stabbed underneath whatever platform he's on with a sword. Too bad they'll never let Mario utilize a sword. Oh, man. What a whip! Oh, wow, what a whippy bitch. I can't believe that worked so well. Yep, Fire Emblem got its resurgence. Kirby basically got to reclaim its fame to amazing games that some people doubted, since Return to Dreamland was the only one we had for a while. After the most original game after that people remembered was Kirby 64.
Ready?
And,
Go!
Zelda had remakes. In a way, Link Between Worlds in a sad way could be considered a remake of Link to the Past. It basically treated as, which is sad. If you think of it as basically them just changing the story up, Link Between Worlds is basically a Link to the Past remake. It's really annoying I can see it that way, too. Oh, I didn't even have to battle little ones. I just had to kill the Reaper. The Reapette. Yep, they went the Kid Icarus Uprising method of how they worked. I forgot. The original... Oh, no, that's how it always worked. Right. The Reaper would find you, and then would start doing its stupid little dance. It would just keep fucking dancing like a weirdo. And then fucking send little Reapettes to come kill you. I almost forgot how that worked. Inspired. Huh. Not a very inspiring name. I'm trying to think, what else was there that was really memorable on 3DS? I mean, you have your wide range of Virtual Console from the Game Boy and Game Boy Color stuff. The only Virtual Console thing we had for being able to play Pokemon games legitimately in the past anymore, instead of having to emulate them all the fucking time. Or just keep the physical versions on us forever.
Ready?
Go!
It
felt like they really tried hard with the 3DS, which honestly, I will admit, original Switch disc does feel like it was an experimental phase, but like a lazy experiment. Honestly, part of the Switch, while it was great technology, I do still love it. Hey, I'll play it right now. Part of me wonders, it felt like they were like a little lazy with some of their experimentation. No real virtual console. No freaking, you know. You can't even customize, like, the menus on there. Like, you had, like, customizable themes on the 3DS. You had the folders you could sort everything in, not just groups, where you have your whole software page, like, oh, groups. I go to where they're all grouped, so if I want a particular thing, I at least have that. It's a half measure, and it kind of sucks. Well, there's no themes for Original Switch. What the fuck? At least they let you update your, you know, your JPEG profile pics. So cool. But for PNG, whatever. I don't know exactly what image it is. You know what? It's close enough. Whatever it is what it is. Oh, shit. I almost didn't realize we were going over the time. Shit. Alright, well, I'm going to have the episode. But yeah, the 3DS was such a great system that wow, I just teased that bell. Just like, fuck it, I'm out. Sorry. I just realized I'm going over my limit. I want to stop now. But yeah, 3DS was definitely a very memorable system, man. That's why I keep it around. That's why I continue to record games with my 3DS, because, well, until a good, reliable third-party solution comes along, or a lot of the games get remade for a modern system, which is, you know, one heck of an ass, to be fair. Well, it's going to be the only way you can play most of these games for a while. I mean, we have had third-party solutions for a lot of the old-school console stuff, so... Like, a lot of the handheld stuff up to Game Boy Advance has had modern solutions. A lot of the modern console stuff up to Nintendo 64 has had modern solutions. Other than emulation, I should stress. But yeah. Basically, I don't know if I'm going to have another way to more reliably play and record these games in the future, so yeah. Until that time comes, I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, right, that was a fighter. Let's go for that. Well, we're going to go for 2 fighters next time, so that works. Alright, I'll have to remember to go through the next fight with this. Okay, either way, we're going to end this episode here in the Castlevania world of Dracula's Castle. Where else would it be? It also harkens on Castlevania 1, because of course it does. That's everybody's, you know, it is everybody's favorite Castlevania. But yeah, 3DS is great. Good time to look back on the system. Hopefully still having a lot of the physical games. You can still download the games on there, but online play? Nope. That's gone. Because of course it is. Damn you, Nintendo, and your old-fashioned ways of killing off your old systems to promote the current ones without making the current ones able to play the past ones, so the past ones are just left to die! Come back next time, and we're going to explore our Dragon's Castle and hunt down some more undead mysterious foes. See you then.